So we got that roly with the dabber ranch. Got so many ice, I am not wearing any pants. Yeah. We gotta celebrate a 7/15 sale. Yes, we just got a $1,715 sale. Cash collected invoice. I'm gonna zoom in really high on the number so you cannot act like we didn't just do that, bye. And we're close for another celebration. But even more importantly, we have to undo these numbers. $8,022. We're gonna have to add $750. So 8,000 is 9,000. No, don't tell me we're not at 10K. I'm about to be upset. I think my math is right in my brain, but $9,772. Are you serious? Gosh, we're so close to breaking the 10K barrier. How many more days do we have in November? We cannot allow this. Wow, we are so close. I'm so sad. Dobbies, for all of you watching this, we made it, baby. I'm just hoping that you can see that this video is possible. I mean, that this business is possible and this is the reality. You can do it from the room of your house. You can do it in Bali. You can do it wherever you want. The blizzard hasn't even started yet. In December, it's gonna get a lot more crazier. Let's get it. Wrap up tonight and get a good start tomorrow. Coffee shop, anyone? Bang. Here we go. So I had a really crazy dream. Best way to explain it, it's like I had like a guide showing me inside of my brain, and I was looking at these different versions of myself, but it was kind of like a lab. I had these different versions of myself in a clear box, like in a meditative position. And each version exists, like it was existing, I was looking at it. And as I got farther down the hallway, at the end, in like this clear glass box thing, it was like me, except I was glowing. And you could just tell this was the version of myself, like the peak, like the Trey Colley, like this is him. And I remember trying to break the box open and then having these visuals of like, if I put like a bomb next to the box, it still wouldn't break open. And the only way you can open it is by doing the discipline and the practices and the actions in order to come into reality. It was just like, what the heck? Anyways, I'm about to start the day out strong. I woke up and I was like, I don't really need to take a cold shower. But then I realized like I already wrote it down in my journal. I know the night before I wrote it for a reason, and I don't want to, if I'm going to have a really good productive day, let's just say that the goal is always have a 100% productive day, which means that everything you wrote in your journal the night before, you're supposed to get it all done. That's the whole reason you wrote it down, right? To stay organized and get it all done. I even wrote the time it's gonna take me to do each task. And anyways, I thought, okay, I'm just gonna skip it and go straight into reading the Bible or whatever it may be, right? And I realized it's like, no, because once I skip one task, then it's gonna be okay to skip the next, right? I'm gonna justify it. Anyways, I decided there is no skipping tasks. I wrote them down for a reason. None of this can be skipped. And also something major that has to happen today is it's the last day of November. And we're at like $9,722. We just need one more sale to hit 10,000 cash collected. Wait a second. My God, the sale actually just happened. What the heck? That's actually crazy. While I was talking, the new sale happened. We officially did it. We did it. 10,000 cash collected the first month. Although the goal is 25,000. We gotta celebrate the mini wins because we just made this a 5-figure business in 30 days. Wow, first month of selling, 10,000 cash collected. My heart's freaking racing. What the frickle? Oh my gosh, we're $2 away. I'm about to convince one of my friends to donate the company $2. I'm not even capping. We're at $9,998. I'm literally about to make a call.
Please leave your message.
No one is clutch these days. I need someone to Zelle me $2. Quick. Can you Zelle Brandosaur $2? He said yes. Okay. We gotta find our Zelle. We're gonna send some. So we're gonna hit $10,000 today. Let's get it. We just did basically. $2 Zelle is coming. That's gonna put us at 10K. Let's go bang out this cold shower and get crazy with it. And it's time to play some music actually. Am I connected to my speaker? I put my speaker up there in like the corner top of the shower. I think it's already connected. Let's see. What song am I gonna play? Leave Me Like This by Skrillex. enough of that. That is enough of that. All right, that cold shower was amazing. I'm still freezing, so sorry. But it's the best, man. Like, I literally feel like I'm operating on like the highest frequency right now. And this girl just snapped me and said, this was something. That's what she said. She swiped up my story, said this was something. It was the video of me dancing, and that's very interesting. Anyways. Don't get any advice with me and girls. Absolutely terrible. We gotta get to work. We gotta get to work, but first, in Scary Monsters and Nice Rights by Skrillex, the ending is so gas. When I pull all-nighters and I hear that in my ear, I'm just like, he's just like me. I'm going crazy. Let's get to work. It would be crazy if this thing wasn't even on. Let's read chapter 17 in Psalms. In the shadow of your wings, a prayer of David. Hear a just cause, O Lord, attend to my cry. Give ear to my prayer from lips free of deceit. From your presence, let my vindication come. Let your eyes behold the right. You have tried my heart. You have visited me by night. You have tested me and you will find nothing. I have purposed that my mouth will not transgress. I'm gonna finish this. We'll read a few pages. It's about a potential another deal, so gonna prioritize that real quick. Let me see. So my friend said pushing for like a really big order, so come on, King, you can do it. I'm seriously doing this, by the way. This is real action. This is just how I talk to my people to motivate them. I feel like, oh, this is Cap. This is not how he talks to his business partners, his clients, and so forth. No, it is. Please, Poppy, please. You must finish the job. It must be done. The kingdom is arising. The kingdom's gonna get overthrown if you do not do this. Everyone's counting on you. Do not let us down. Yep. Anyways, gonna go finish Psalms and get back to it. Hey, one second. Let me talk to the camera real quick. Guys, why is this you talking to a client?
Yeah, that's fine.
Why don't you play it for him again?
Process. Not where we'll attack them back. This is unacceptable. Nobody attacks Master Sensei. Nobody.
We're trying to tell you that we really do talk to our clients like this because this is how you're supposed to do it.
Anyways, the $2 has been sent. I hopped on the phone with him just to really make sure he knew he needs to send this, but we are officially.
So we probably made around 5 and then reinvested every single piece of that money back into the business. So I think it's I mean, when you start with no followers, no brand and nothing, I mean, it is what it is, especially when, you know, your last firm screws you.
The haters are gonna say your brand was already built.
What brand is already built? Just because I go to the bar and girls go, Trey Colley, Trey Colley, Trey Colley, they're not the ones buying PR. That's the problem. A number of times. We actually have a sales call. This is about to be my first live sales call, so I'm excited that.
Okay. All right. I'm excited. Well, let us know how it goes. We'll be here in the lab.
All right. Sound good. Well, that was fun. 10K in sales. It's official. And we're about to take a sales call, so you're about to see me in action. Let's get it. All right, so I guess we got our first sales call with Brandosaur. He actually saw one of my YouTube videos. I think he booked a call with me, but basically, I told him, hey man, like he DM'd me on Instagram, and I have like 100 followers on Instagram. He DM'd me, he was like, hey, stumbled across your YouTube video, saw your last company, you know, I wanted to connect with you, and I said, sure man, I'm down, and sent him a testimonial video with someone who did a testimonial for me. Again, leveraging that. Yeah, he seems like a cool guy. And I told him it's very personal. Like I work with my clients, like I work with my friends. Like it's the same thing. So I'm gonna give him a call. And since I'm recording this, I feel like I'm just gonna tell him, you know, hey man, like I record all my calls for like training purposes in case I reload over to my team or Rise or anything. So that's cool with you. You know, we can get into it. But let's give him a call. My first sales call, no one shows up.
Trey, it's Jordan.
Hey Jordan, how's it going?
Good, man. How you doing?
Perfect. Do you mind if I record this call?
Totally, yeah.
And
for sure.
And like another thing too, I'm sure you notice is that with me, you know, it's very personable. So it's not like your normal like sales or PR call where if you book a call with the company, they're like, hey, what are your pain points? It's like with me, it's like, okay, here's what I can do for you. What's your problem? And plus like outside of PR, you know, it's just always cool to have other entrepreneurs and other people in my network from like a personal note. But yeah, bro, so you're in Vegas?
I'm actually in LA now. I was originally in Vegas and then I came out here, I want to say like 10 years or so ago, maybe 12 years now. I came out here for school, got married, and then just stayed out here. And you were out in LA too, right?
Yeah.
Virginia.
Yeah, so that was actually the exact same pattern that I did. I went to Vegas, lived there for 2 years, and then I moved out to LA. And then
Wild.
and then when I was ready to buy a property, I was like, well, I cannot afford anything here.
All right. Well, I guess we want to keep living here. We need to forego like a backyard, maybe a garage.
Yeah, no,
We want to own, you know.
exactly. So, and plus, like, just living. So, I used to live right across like Hollywood Boulevard, and it was just such a weird thing because at the time I was paying like $7,000 a month in rent. I'd walk outside, and someone was just taking a crap on the sidewalk, and I was like, I hate it here. Just like you know, or so. And like on Long, if you ever like seen Hollywood Boulevard, it's so nasty now. Like they sometimes clean it up, and then you'll just have people posted up on the side. You go shopping at Target, and then someone's just casually taking whatever they want and stealing, and it's just like it's hectic. And then like there's like murders and all these things, and it doesn't seem like it seems like literally a video game. Like you'll just see helicopters flying over and just like looking for like people, and it's just like, what is going on with this place? So tell me about kind of like your business, and it's nice that you already found a wife and everything. That's going to be a problem that I have to soon figure that out. But
Yeah, you're grinding. That's what my wife and I both admire about you. We're like, okay, we have a mainly wedding photography and videography company, but we're trying to really upscale into like the luxury market. So we want to really start getting some of that social credit with, especially on the photography side. We just were featured in People magazine, but they don't really care about the video. You know, they mostly about the photos. So we're like, okay, we need to go hard on photos. So we're like, we need some more of that social credibility. So we started looking. We got so much positive feedback from the People feature. We're like, we need to start doing more of that kind of stuff. And it feels like hard to kind of figure that stuff out. And then we came across your stuff, and then
we'll figure it out. But yeah, I'll text you, and you should get a text from me in the next 30 minutes, and we'll go from there.
that sounds awesome. Yeah, no rush. I appreciate the collaboration too.
I actually really enjoyed that call. That guy was really cool. Jordan, if you're watching this, you're a really cool dude.
And I mean, that's just how it is. I think people take this wrong approach to working with people in business. Like, you've got the wrong idea. Stop being so money hungry on the phone. Jordan's telling me, as I'm speaking to Jordan, this is my first time meeting him, and he's telling me about how he's been screwed over by this company and this company and this company. And I'm like, my goodness, why does everyone keep over promising and under delivering? With me, I want to be very firm. Like, this is exactly what you're getting. Here's why you're getting it. And make sure that the person I'm working with is very happy about that result and looking forward to it. And then on top of that, I'm going to provide the best customer service. And I really hate using the term client, because people like Jordan, I say the word client when I'm talking to the camera, and I'm talking from a business perspective, but they become my friend. So now I'm just gonna go through and send Jordan, the best articles that I believe are gonna be best for him and his company, and create a proposal for him. And he's gonna let me know what she likes. I'm gonna give him options, and it's as simple as that. And yeah, I'm looking forward to working with him. He seems like a great guy. I'm gonna be happy to help him out, and it's gonna be great. Yeah, I'm gonna go do that real quick. Then I'm gonna hop on another call. So like I run a public relations firm, right? It's part of the online branding with Brandon Store, and I'm representing Brandon Store as basically a publicist, and the publicist in the term of helping people get featured media. So I've set up calls with literally the owners of media outlets. It'd be like me getting on the phone with the owner of, this is just an example, this isn't true. Let's just say I'm getting on the owner with Inc. magazine, right? Or Tampa magazine. And then if the call goes well, they'll connect me to Vegas magazine, and then Ohio magazine, Ocean magazine, and Ocean Drive, and Hot Living or How Living, and that's just how it is. It's just growing your network, and not only having calls for business, but also having calls for network, having calls check in with watching videos and learning skills, and just mixing it all with life. And I'm doing that wearing this baggy shirt that my mentor gave me, Jake, back when I used to live with him. And this is like my classic monk mode outfit, Don't overcomplicate this. So let's keep grinding. This is the perk of living right by the beach, but there's no one out here. But I actually want to hop in here real quick as I walk to go get coffee, and I want to talk about a subject. I want to make a point. When people get comfortable, they get less teachable. What I want to ask all of you watching this is, what is your teachability index? From 1 to 10, what is your willingness to learn, and what is your willingness to change? A lot of times we want things to change in our life, and in order to do so, we have to change things in our life. So in order to change, we have to be willing to change, and we have to align with our goals. too many times people say, oh, I want to be a millionaire, or I want this car, or I want this dream girl, or I want this. But if you want things to change, you have to be willing to change things in your life. And that's really the concept and point that I want to make in this video, is that you really have to ask yourself how bad you want it, because the problem with society nowadays is that people will hear something and then they'll take it and run with it. They never ask any more questions. They think they know everything, and therefore they're not teachable. And when you're not teachable, you're not willing to learn, you're not willing to grow, and you have to understand that we are all students to life. And what you think you know is probably wrong. And you truly don't know anything until you get to the top of the pyramid, the top of society. That's when a lot of truth is revealed. And imagine all these ships that you see in the distance. Imagine if they had no plan, no map. They're just coasting from coast, going with the wind, going with the current. They have no idea what they're doing. Well, that's a lot of you in this life. And I've been guilty of this too. I used to be a boat where I'd go with whatever my friends, family, or whoever would tell me what to do. I'd just go with it. Never had any true purpose, true thoughts, true desires. It never aligned with it. It's a time that you laid out your map to your life of your goals and your dreams, and you set the X mark on the map. And on that X mark, you gotta send that destination. Don't just tell me you wanna be free and rich and all these things. Be specific. What island do you wanna go? What's the temperature? What's the weather? What are the things that you have? Who are you with? What are the feelings you're feeling? And I really just wanted to put this message out here, because to me, I can't repeat it, I can't say it however many times, and oftentimes we need to hear it more than once before we really have that trigger in terms of accepting our fate of our future and understanding that no one's gonna let you live your dream life but yourself. And you're in the exact position that you created from your past actions. And you may think, well, how do I create my future self? Well, it starts at the moment. In order to create your future self, you have to be in the present and make those changes and decisions that actually align with those actions on terms of where you're going. You know, what's that dream version of yourself like? How do they act? Are they funny? Are they cool? Are they calm? Are they confident? Are they in shape? These are the type of questions and details that you have to really understand in life in order to make that person, make that version of yourself come to life. Because the truth is that it does exist. But getting closer and closer to my destination here, because I know in order to get the things that I want to get done today, I may need a boost of coffee. And sometimes in order to make that decision to get the coffee, I got to know what I need to get done in the day, and therefore the coffee was part of the solution to the problem that I had faced. And you got to stop caring what other people think of you. This life is yours. You're the main character. Stop caring what other people think. Just make it happen. But let's get it, because my arm's starting to hurt.
All right, so just called Chase, got my card fixed. I was able to pay one of my vendors. And yeah, then also I had a call with the client and a friend of mine about a testimonial. Then also sent out some more scripts, followed up with some people that said they're gonna do a testimonial. And then, yeah, and then we're investing in ourselves a little bit, because we incentivize everyone by offering a bonus article. So we'll do that. I still need to set up the car mount, so when we can go to the gym together. I gotta set up the brand store YouTube right now. I'll do that. And then I'll probably organize some receipts and mail and set up the car mount. But right now, let's go ahead and set up this YouTube. I think I made the YouTube channel already. I just think I need to figure out what video I want to post on there. Yeah, so I'm on the YouTube channel, so we just gotta post. So let's just see if we can post. YouTube Studio. Oh God, the handle's terrible. We want to make it at Brandosaur. So we're gonna want to post all of our testimonials on this channel as like short form content. Let's post some long form educational videos. I just gotta figure out where my long form videos are. Yeah, so I have videos. I just think I need to get them edited. I don't think I have any edited versions yet. But this is like the grind, just looking through. Like, that's the thing, is when you start a task, it doesn't just like, it's not like, oh, well, this is gonna guaranteed only take me 5 minutes. Like, setting up and posting my first YouTube video is not gonna take me, you know, even though I already have a video recorded, it's not gonna take me 30 seconds to upload the video. You know, for thumbnail, like, I'm not gonna do anything crazy. I just wanna get content up on the channel. We can just make it better and better and better.
So the audio alignment, now we can't finish the task at hand. Now I gotta figure out which editor is gonna do that audio alignment for me. We'll figure that out. Anyways, I just wanna get the videos up. But in the meantime, just so we don't stop the flow of things, I mean, we could just airdrop a testimonial vid. After I go to the gym, hopefully I can bring you guys with me to the gym, but after I go to the gym, we're gonna come back here. You know, grind doesn't stop. We just gotta keep making sure that you're doing something productive. Keep checking your journal, keep saying, what could I be doing right now? Oh, okay, I need to wait for my videos to be aligned or edited. Okay, well, I can do this next, and then do this next. That's why you wanna lay on your journal so you can say, okay, can't do this right now, pause on this, start on this, right? And just start and just continue with that process. I'm not gonna lie, Kyle's been out here waiting for like 20 minutes. I woke up mad late, I'm not gonna lie. And then when I woke up mad late, problem was I had like an hour work to do before I could go to the coffee shop. So everything's just been off schedule because I didn't get up on time. It's my fault. I forgot my wallet. Hold on, I'll be back.
I'm not even in there. Yeah, well, you're kind of. All right, so we gotta create all the website notes. So look at this. So we're gonna create a checklist. So basically the problem is that Kyle needs to build the Shopify website and he's refused to do it until we finish the journal. And it's very frustrating because literally we shouldn't wait till the last second to do that because I guarantee after I see what he comes back with the Shopify thing, I'm like, we're gonna need to hire someone. You can't do this. So what are you thinking after that grind sesh?
We're close.
Close, yeah. So yeah, we just definitely got some spark of inspiration for sure. Now we're going to commune. We're about to go grab some food. So what you gotta tell the viewers about what to eat to stay sharp as an entrepreneur, since you always be waking up mad early?
Raw meat, raw milk, raw eggs.
But at commune they don't have that though.
They got eggs.
Okay, you're gonna get hella eggs?
I'm gonna get like 3 eggs, some sourdough, maybe affogato.
Did you just mention a fruit?
Affogato?
Oh, I think you said avocado. You don't eat any fruits or vegetables.
I do eat fruit.
Oh, you do eat fruit?
Yeah.
Okay, word. Yeah, he's always like showing me meat memes and stuff, so it's like his thing. Whoa. Two types of people. What do you gotta say?
What is that?
Bro, you have lettuce too.
They put it on.
And
I
you
don't
have
know.
bread.
I didn't ask for it.
And you have bread. Honestly, mine's probably.
This is sourdough.
Is there a difference?
Yes.
What's the difference between sourdough and bread?
The bacteria ferments some of the gluten away, so it's good. This is how they used to make it.
Oh, I thought sourdough was a type of bread. What the fuck?
It is a type of bread.
Oh, then, okay, whatever. That's gonna be another class. We just got a fire testimonial. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Thank you, Jimmy.
Big shout out to my buddy Trey and his company, Brandosaur.
Let's go, baby. Thank you so much, Jimmy. Let's go. This is just the beginning. Boom. It's time to grind. Just gonna post up in the most comfortable position possible. Take a chug of a red. I've committed to do an all-nighter tonight. And sorry, when I'm by myself, my voice changes. So I hope you're all right with that. Talked to some good buddies of mine in Australia, and it kind of did something to me. I hope they're doing well. Shout out to Dennis and Eugene. What I'm doing is I'm simply just uploading content from my camera roll and from the drive that my editor created into the Dropbox. I made a folder in the Dropbox called Brandosaur Instagram feed. And now I'm about to go upload the reels that my other editor created, Brandosaur Instagram feed. Once all that's uploaded, then I'm going to choose the order of the posts, and I'm going to upload 3 posts tonight because I know they're not going to get that much engagement, just to get the post going, just so we can start documenting the journey, just so we can start aging the account. There's 530,000 people in the world that are worth over $30 million. You don't think you can be one of those people? Why not? All I did was stay consistent. Got a little bit lucky in the meantime. This is the legit process. Another Red Bull. Work for 30 minutes, DM a girl. Work for another 30 minutes, DM a girl. I'm just kidding. And this is what it's like to be an entrepreneur. Make a lot of money, spend it on flying girls out, spend all your money, do it again. I'm just kidding.
I'm joking. It's a joke. Calm down. What's crazy is I made $100 million plan today. Really, to get $100 million, like it's one thing to get to $100 million in sales, and it's another to get $100 million net worth. Because if you go to get to $100 million in sales, you may only be able to exit for like 30 million. Then you got taxes. And it's like when you work from your phone, you're waiting for things to like upload. It's like, what do I do? Well, I just go on my other phone while this is loading and see what else I can do. But we're about to head to the gym. I just posted some really sus stuff on my story of me like flexing and stuff. I really don't want to talk about it. If you don't have me on Snapchat, I don't know if you should or shouldn't add me, for real. But I think it's been a good day so far, but it's not going to be a great day unless we get around 6 more hours of hard work. So I think it's around 4 o'clock right now. So we need to just stay up, not get distracted. I feel like you should avoid like super heavy meals so you don't like get a little bit tired, maybe space out the meals, right? But what do I want to talk about today? Pretty much I want to bring up a good point. Your brain is like a sponge, right? And something that you should really understand is that you need to be consuming knowledge every single day. I think a big mistake that people make, they're not utilizing their brain like they could. And your brain needs to eat just like your body needs to eat. If you go up and say, hey bro, you really need to read this book. Like this book changed my life, blah, blah, blah. And someone says, oh, I've already read that book. If I went up to someone and I said, yo, we got to go eat at this place, blah, 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 and they said, oh, I've already had a hamburger in my life 20 years ago. I'm not going to eat another. It's like, what? Like, you got to be willing to learn. And just because you saw something one time, where you were at that level, you could only have absorbed so much information because your sponge will fill up. Because of where your knowledge and wisdom was at that moment, you only may have absorbed around 10, 20% of what you could have once your brain is actually at the level and it's grown and became a bigger sponge and can absorb much more the second time around. You have to be training your brain every single day. And whoever said that like being a nerd is unattractive, like nah, being stupid is unattractive. Have you ever talked to someone like met a cute girl and she's just brain dead? That's not hot, that's not attractive. When you meet someone they have no ambition or goals, that's attractive? Come on, leave the losers for the losers. And the truth is you don't need to go to college to learn these things. What you need is just dedication, effort. Everything that you learn in college, you can learn literally by yourself at home. A lot of the information they teach is very public knowledge. You can sign up for, and a lot of the seminars are somewhat public. You can literally just show up to a lot of these campuses and just sit in on the seminars if you really wanted to learn something that you believe can only be taught there by a professor. And big mistake, don't get advice from your drugged loser friends that are not going to amount to anything in life. And sometimes we have to go back and reevaluate what's everything we believe in, what's our daily habits, who do we get those habits from, and who else has those type of habits, and where are they in life? So, you know, again, you just want to be learning and training every single day. And you can't just open up a very, very complicated book and expect to know it immediately and get it down, because there's going to be words in there that you don't even understand, you don't even know what they mean. So you got to chop it up into pieces, absorb, and maybe a couple years later when you're ready, you can go back to it and reread it. All I'm doing is voicing my opinion, and everything that I say is based off what I've currently learned up until this point. And everything that I say to be true is based off everything that I learned to be true up in this point. Your perception of reality is just simply based off the truth that you know. So yeah, it's another topic that I want to discuss. All right, these gym sessions are getting crazy. Like I went ham in there. Ordered Chipotle as always. How many points do we have on this? We have 13,000 points. That'll be 14. Yeah, but we're gonna go get our victory meal, Chipotle, per usual. Let's get it. And yeah, let's go get our victory meal. Another dub day. We got another banger Chipotle meal. When you go to Chipotle, ask for a vinaigrette. Ask for a vinaigrette. You will not. Most of you, okay, this is not health advice. It's not honestly not good for you, but that salad dressing on just a burrito or is so good. I'm excited. I'm genuinely excited. So what we need to do to make sure we don't fall asleep after eating Chipotle, because that's a big problem for me. My gut health, terrible. I will eat and I will just want to nap. So basically we eat the Chipotle, we get it down. We got to just bang a Red Bull out, potentially even hop in the shower if needed, and then straight 2 hours of grind, and then let's have a good start to tomorrow, and potentially even, and when we get back, we gotta let the whiteboard know that we hit exactly 10,000 cash collected, which is kind of crazy. So let's get it and let's get home. Today is the last day of the month, and we hit exactly on the dot 10,000 cash collected. That means we were a 5-figure business. We just built a 5-figure business in 30 days, and that's pretty crazy when you think about it. Not very many people can do that, but it is possible. And the reason they can't is because they just aren't disciplined enough. You can get more done in 30 days than a lot of people can get done in 90, 120, or 180. So now it is day 30, and we are at $10,000 cash collected. Now, have we checked off anything more? I mean, we did the payment processors, just going over the month's goals. Build case studies covered, that's in progress. So kind of just like, that's in progress. In progress means I'm paying people to edit and make this right now. Collect testimonials, in progress. Kind of a check, because like, we pretty much have all that going. Failed, 25,000 cash collected, we failed that. Design brand store website, actual current phone PR, in progress. Build brand store social media content profile, that actually we did. But with that said, we gave ourselves a score. You know, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 things on the list. And we checked off 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we'll get half points for the halves. So 4, half, that's a 5 there. 5.5. We still technically failed the month. I mean, we still technically failed the month, but it's something and it's progress to be made. Tomorrow, we're going to build out everything in terms of weekly goals, not monthly this time when it comes to the whiteboard. The only thing that will stay as a monthly goal, we'll have a monthly income goal in a corner somewhere that is a direct amount. So if we did 10,000 this month, goal would be, a good goal to have would be to double that amount, which I think sales are everyone's going to be pushing back and wanting to start in January, February. So it's definitely going to take a hit on the sales. I think a realistic goal if we get 10,000 this month would be 15,000. But we're going to lower our goal from 25K to 20K in a month and try to double what we did this month. Once we start having creatives, ads, and actual funnel and landing page up and marketing material and so forth, come January, we can really start to scale and hopefully have built the pages a little bit more, gotten some organic reach, got some more word of mouth going, and really can just focus on scaling and getting deals in. So let's keep grinding, back to work, shower, and then gonna grind for 2 hours, go to bed, start tomorrow off strong, get some coffee, get back to it, and we gotta start the month off strong, so let's get it. So what's up everyone? Yeah, there's some stuff that I wanted to talk about here in a second. And Nikos Polides, he had an encounter with an archangel, and the archangel showed him a song, and it was like a beautiful song worshiping God. And I wanted to play it real quick because I really felt like sharing it. In the song they say, "You are my almighty God." I'm gonna skip ahead to the part that
You're the one we call the true Almighty God. You're the one we call the true Almighty God. You're the one we call the true Almighty God.
the song is called, this. If you type it on YouTube, "You Are the Almighty God," and you can type in the English version by Nikos, Nikos, and it is, I actually listened to it. There's like an 8-hour version. I listened to the 8-hour version as I slept last night. That's how powerful it is. I actually wanted to say a prayer with you guys, if you don't mind. I realize that a lot of people watching this may not have any sense of direction in life and so forth, but in the end, if you profit the world, but you lose, but you forfeit your soul in the process, what was the point? What did you gain? In the end, I'd rather have nothing and have God and be with him past this life on earth than to gain everything on earth and these earthly things and die tomorrow and have nothing. So when I talk to God, it's more of a conversation. It's not, I don't recite a quote or prayer. Many churches do. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just when I talk to God, it's more of a conversation. We have a relationship and we're growing in that relationship. So thank you, God, for allowing me to be here, be in this house and have this opportunity to be even having a YouTube channel. And I just want to thank you for everything and being with me right now and just keeping me aligned with your vision for me and helping me push through the obstacles and challenges that I face, Lord. I pray that you'll be with my family and you'll be with my friends and watching over them. And I pray that you'll be with my pets and animals as well. I pray that you'll be watching everyone viewing this video and touching them on the shoulder, God, and really just helping them get aligned with their God-given purpose and helping them reach their full God-given potential. I pray that through the sadness and through the trials that everyone is facing that's watching this video, Lord, that you'll guide them and that you'll show them the way and that you'll show them the power of planting the mustard seed, and that although it starts off small, it ends up becoming the biggest plant, and that long-term gratification is always much better than instant gratification, and that the truth is that we're here on earth to grow and to learn to love and to really test our limits and grow spiritually and get closer to you, Lord, and serve you, God, and serve our fellow humans on earth and to help each other. And we're here to help each other, Lord. And, I'm hoping that, that will inspire many people, and this channel and this video will inspire many people to take that first step into stepping out of their comfort zone and having faith in you, that you'll take care of them and trusting the process. In the name of Jesus, amen. Yeah, but let's get to work. Glad that, for those that didn't skip past this, glad that you could have been a part of it. And if you don't believe in God or if you don't believe in Jesus, it's perfectly up to you. It's your decision. I mean, we have the dignity of choice here, and I'm not trying to push anything down anyone's throats. It's just that in the darkest times, the only thing that I could ever have lift me off my feet was just thinking about Jesus and reading the Bible. And it definitely keeps me sane and keeps me in one piece to know that no matter what, there's someone that truly cares for me. But let's get to work and let's have a great day today. Hey, don't you know what I'm doing, but I'm doing it anyways. Today is a good day today. I think I'm gonna have a buddy come over and grind and work together. Let's just say that. Let's get on my call. Let's see where he's at. This guy is the king. I've never picked up the phone though, I'll say that. Good thing I can track him. Time to go to find my friend. Oh, he's hiding. He is not where he's supposed to be right now. He's about to get the buddy text. Buddy, you're avoiding me now. Such a weird thing to say. Buddy, come back here. Anyways, so what we need to set up and do right now is we need to set up Google reviews. So I'm gonna type in Google My Business. So now we're gonna sign in. I'm literally just looking through, but anyways, the game plan for today is I don't know if my entrepreneur friend's gonna show up or not, if we're gonna hang out and get coffee, but I gotta figure out this Google reviews stuff for my business. I need to watch a video on getting good B-roll because I'm really bad at I need to start doing that for reels and short form content. I gotta edit revisions on this new journal I'm creating, but also I gotta build an offer landing page, a free product offer to capture email leads and also potentially build a newsletter. And I got to send the client a proposal today, and I got to set up the Google reviews. I got to call Blink and fix my camera situation. And yeah, it's pretty much the main gist of everything. Each one of those things takes a long time to do. So you only get so many hours in a day, but we're going to try and knock it out. Just this Google review stuff, I thought it was going to be a lot faster, but it's taking me a lot longer than expected. So that's a pain, but let's keep grinding. Let's keep hustling. I'll check back in with you in a bit. All right, so cold shower has been completed. Now it is time to work. I'm actually going to go to a coffee shop again today. I'm going to meet with Kyle. We're going to work. Basically, cold showers are well worth it because once you do it, you're just set. It's this feeling of just, I don't know. Clairvoyance is the best way to put it. It's if you can just put yourself through that, everything else through the day
Feels so much easier and your body just feels good. You just feel good. So let's get it. Let's keep grinding. We got a big day today, so let's just crush it. Wow.
All right. Brandasword.com is finally secured. Let's go. I have convinced GoDaddy to finally give me my domain. And I want Kyle to show you guys something. So I just have to get that out. But tons of work, tons of grind today. Super stoked. Kyle's complaining that his butt's hurting, so we're gonna have to go. But we've been here for like 3 hours. And if you're watching this, Mr. and Mrs. clients,
Why are you scamming me? Come on, please. I just want to be paid.
he's embarrassed.
You got problems for sure. But...
So I see that some of my editors actually have already uploaded some different photos in here, which is cool. Let's upload something I airdropped to myself yesterday when I was at that coffee shop. Oh, I did see something in my ex. I accidentally just pulled something. Oh, my ex! And memes. You know, I was thinking, I felt like sharing something. I think I saw a TikTok or a YouTube video on this, and it really resonated with me and everything that I have going on in my life. You know, working on Brandon Store and starting from scratch, it's obviously a lot to take in. I'm also building another company called Faithful Note, and I'm building my YouTube channel and my socials and so forth because I want to go out and make an impact in the world. And a lot of people have God-given potential, and a lot of people have a purpose in life, and a lot of people are often praying for this next opportunity or God, like, I need to be able to pay my bills, you know, I need something to happen, I need something to change here. Then 6 months later someone else did, and did my door just open or close? I don't know if you guys just heard that, but what the heck. Maybe I'm saying too much. Basically, like, have you ever gotten an idea or had an intuition moment where you get an idea for a business or to go do something or to start something, and then you just never end up doing it, and then 6 months later you see, wow, someone is running that exact business, or someone launched that exact product or did the exact innovation or did the exact thing that I was gonna do. They took my idea. No. They didn't take your idea. In fact, you were given the opportunity and the idea first. You just didn't take action. All that means is that that was a real message and a real purpose. It was time for that thought and that reality to come into this dimension. I feel like that's something that we can all resonate with, because I feel like we've all been there, right? So sometimes we just have to have faith that God knows more than we do and trust the process. But back to the grind. This is the life. You know, we're watching tutorial video right now. I have it in like 1.5x speed, so it's like sped up. But yeah, let's get back to it.
Get the hell out of here.
I'm so freaking happy right now. I'm literally... Guys. We just got sent a $4,700 Zelle. We just got sent a $4,700 Zelle. We just got sent a $4,700 Zelle. Today, I've been working since 7 a.m. I feel like tearing up. Like, this is a long time coming. And, you know, it's a good feeling for sure. Like, that's a big deal. That just pushed us over. We're officially a $10,000 5-figure business. Within the first 30 days, we're already a 5-figure business on our ways to 6 figures. Let's go. The goal is 7 figures. The goal is $1 million. We're going to keep pushing. We're going to keep going. This is what we keep working so hard for. I have a $6,500 invoice out too. If we can get this out, it's going to push us to around $17,000 for the month ends. And then if we can just miraculously pull off some more deals, which if we keep working, that might happen. We may hit our goal of $25,000 in the first month, first 30 days. This is a real business, real services, a real firm where we're gonna buy a tower someday, get a real office, have a huge team, and take over. And I'm doing it all from my room. If this doesn't motivate you, I don't know what will. $4,700 cash collected today via Zelle, no payment processing fees. Let's go. We still got plenty of time today to keep working, and nothing like that can motivate you more. So let's get it. Trey Colley, next scene. Ba-bing!
So today we got a lot of things to do. Where's our magic journal? It's so motivating to see like these people and their decisions, and it's like, let your success shine and let them naturally just compare you to whoever they want to compare you to. Today, we have a few things that we want to cover. Today, our missions is we got to call client of ours and we're going to talk to her, and we need some more female testimonials, and it's also a friend of mine, so we're going to connect and we're going to chat. Hopefully she'll be willing to do a testimonial for Brandosaur and maybe even do a bonus article for her for that. I need to call Blink. This has nothing to do with Brandosaur. I got to call Blink and figure out why my cameras are not recording, because I have security cameras set up everywhere around my house. So like, you know, crazy hot girls that are trying to break in like every day can't just break into my home and take advantage of me. I gotta call Chase and figure out a payment with one of the, like with that Business Unlimited card and with the Ink card. For some reason, like I don't like I'm getting charged an international fee, which I swear the banker told me that I shouldn't be getting charged international fees. But if there is, I need clarity on that. And for some reason, my card isn't working when I try to pay via Wise. So again, want to figure out why that's not working. I got to practice with Loom because I want to show you guys what I'm working on my stream. Unfortunately, I do a lot of my work from my phone, so I can't really just screen record everything, or it's just not gonna be the same. But for certain stuff, I'll definitely try, you know, screen recording on basically my MacBook when I'm working on the phone stuff, just so you can see me going back and forth. And then I got to organize receipts. I got to organize some mail. I've been definitely procrastinating that. We got to set up the Brandosaur YouTube. We got to upload our first video, and we got to set up the car mount so I can take you guys mobile with it. And then, yeah, I mean, pretty much it's just like filler stuff. We got to email some prospects their drafts, or not prospects, some clients their drafts, get their approvals so we can start publishing their articles. We got to upload our IG feed to Plan. That's going to be exciting. I'm going to call my buddy who has the 6,500 invoice out, see where he's at with things, see if we can get that covered in November. Just for financial purposes, obviously we want to try to close out this month and not have anything overlap. And yeah, but let's get into it. I'm about to walk and go coffee. You guys are gonna come with me, and I have some funny stuff that I want to talk about. And there's also something I want to show you. New personality unlocked, Sam Ovens. So many people, the problem with businesses, the problem with entrepreneurs is that they try to take a bite of a steak in one bite, and that's simply not going to work. You got to cut it up into little pieces and go at it one bit at a time. You know, there's people that have a train and an airplane, and they didn't do it by just trying to buy it. That'd be impossible. You can't just eat a train or airplane, but it's possible to do it. And here's how. You grind it up into smaller bits, and then you slowly eat it. You put it on every meal, and you do it throughout the day, and you do that every day. You know, one of my favorite things I love reading is Jeff Bezos' chairman notes to the shareholders. And he talks about this woman, this executive, and he talks about how she wanted to learn a handstand, and she couldn't learn it overnight. It's impossible. You can't do it. You need muscle. You got to build it on. But if you practice every day for 6 months, eventually you're going to learn a handstand. And the truth is, as a new business owners, and I really want to emphasize this for people that are watching right now and they're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe if you have not subscribed to the channel already for tons of value. You're not going to make $2 million your first week. It's just not happening. Even with me, tons of experience, it's not happening. You have to build the framework and you have to figure out where you're going. You got to reverse engineer into practical steps that you can begin today. Those bite-sized pieces is where you start today. And then you keep doing that every day, and eventually you're going to eat up that $2 million. It's going to happen overnight. It could take you 6 months. It could take you 2 years. And the truth is, the bigger the company, the bigger the vision, the longer it's going to take you to build. And that's what you have to understand. But the cool thing about it is you can start today. You can start cutting it up today. But what I want you to do, if you're watching this, is figure out where you want to go. Figure out what you want to build. How much money do you want to make? Fill out the specifics so you know how to cut it up and to eat it up. So anyways, let's get started. Let's go ahead and let's go walk and get some coffee so I can get locked in, and then we're going to get it. There's like someone that'll block my driveway. What is going on? Let's get down to business. So basically kind of pick up what I was talking about earlier, right? Terms of, are you willing to change? I feel like a big mistake that people make, they justify not wanting things just because they think they can't get it. Having nicer things typically does make it an easier life. Like why would you want to justify not wanting a car that's going to be more reliable, make you feel better, operate on a higher vibration, get more attention? So like, let's just say you truly wanted to be low key. Make sure you wanting to be low key isn't affecting, you know, you fulfilling your potential,
the lesson of the day is just don't justify where you're at and the things that you want. So really my advice to anyone watching this is figure out truly, if you had no limits, what would you do? If you could do anything in the world, anything, like you have unlimited money in your bank account, where do you want to go? Do you really not like traveling? Do you really like staying in your house all your day? Are you sure about that? Are you sure you wouldn't want a private jet so you can fly wherever, whenever, with whoever and whenever? With me, I want to do whatever I want, whenever I want, right? And that type of freedom allows me in removing these limiting beliefs. Like, okay, if I did have unlimited money, what would I do right now? Like, what would I wake up and do tomorrow? I'd probably wake up and do a world tour of Europe. And then after Europe, I'd probably buy a beautiful yacht or sailboat, coast around Europe. Then I would buy a beach house in San Diego. And I usually would just go, oh, I don't want to live in California because of the taxes, but I got $1 billion now. I can live there because in the part that I want to buy the house, it's beautiful. We limit ourselves, and you know, we've been programmed that way based off everyone telling us our whole entire lives, you got to go to college, you got to do this, you got to do that to get to where you want to be. You know, you got to be aware of that. You got to be aware of the programming in order to go back and redo it and be the limitless beings that we truly are. Life's about the journey. It's about the journey. It's about setting out to sea and searching for that treasure. And sometimes the treasure that we search for, we finally find that treasure chest, we open it up, and it's another map to another destination. And it keeps on going and going. Not sure if you guys have seen the anime One Piece, but that's really the premise of that entire show. We're about to be at the gym, and I'm about to hit this workout. And I'm not the strongest person in the gym, but I made sure to learn certain exercises that no one else in the gym could do. You know, every single time I go to the gym, I focus on handstands and muscle ups and so forth because, yeah, I admit I'm not the strongest person there. You know, if we go to the bench, you're gonna crush me, sure. Anyways, we've arrived. Let's get into it before people see that I'm talking to myself. Skirt.
A few minutes later.
That was a really good workout. I just ordered. So when I work out, I often, like, if I hit a really crazy good workout, I'll order Chipotle. But yeah, it was chest day today. And I was just going in, weighted dips. I only do upper chest because I have way too much middle chest already. Oh.
Probably think I'm crazy in here.
Maybe I am, maybe I'm not. But let's go ahead to Chipotle, secure the bag. Let's get it. Great news in the Dobby Kingdom. Bag secured. Dang, this is my fave. Let's go munch on this. All right, so I am home now. Gotta wash my hands, you know how it is. Let's get it. Open this galore Chipotle. Glizzy secure. They messed up my order, Billy. They gave me the wrong thing. This is not what I ordered, Chipotle. I'm actually mad. They usually never do this. The one time I'm giving a live Chipotle review. Chipotle, I'm disappointed in the decision, but it's time to put on Shark Tank. Eat this. Actually, it's time to put on Trey Colley and watch some of his crazy vlogs. Just kidding, I'm not that big of a sociopath. Calm down. After this, I promise, coffee chug, grind, let's get it. What are the odds we cash collect $10,000 in our first 30 days of business? One, that is super impressive to build a business from scratch and cash collect $10,000. Two, that is a really good sign that we do have a chance to scale up to $1 million cash collected in our first year of business, which would literally prove to never give up on your dreams, and just because something bad happened, to not just roll over and give up. Keep going, keep pushing forward. Next week, we have a ton of challenges still in our future. We have to build out these pitch decks, these cover books, and again, deal with this funnel, and of course, sales calls and trying to figure out how to bring in business to fund this business, right? And if you're wondering how we've got this far, make sure to check out last week's video, which should be popping up right around here. And of course, like and subscribe because I may do something super special if we hit $1 million. That's all I'm gonna say.